Hey guys, and welcome my very first YouTube video on my channel. In today's video, I'm gonna share with you my tier list for PVE in Awaken Chaos era at the moment, so January 2022, right? Obviously, this might change. The patches are coming very often. So when I'm posting this video, that's the current stage of the game. Now, first of all, if you go to the end of the video just to check the final tier list, you can do that. However, without the explanations, you might disagree with some choices. First of all, like I might have already said it, it's only for PvE. I will not note any champion based on what he does in PvP, just PvE. And by PvE, I mean raids, TOA, trial, and guild bosses. PvP is totally excluded. Some champions that are S tier in PvP will be trash in here, so don't be surprised. First of all, Evelyn, she's S tier. First of all, you you need her for the dragon. Uh, okay, maybe not A tier. Yes, you need her for the dragon. She's used in a lot of TOA hard teams, TOA mythic as well. But other than the dragon, you will not use her in any other raid. You might use her in trial 70. It might help you, but other than that, you won't use her a lot. Lightbrand, see, the only place I see you could use him is Tulpa 12, but I haven't tested him. He just came out 2 weeks ago, and from what I saw, there is not a single team that is using him besides Tulpa 12. Anything else, well, he's not used there. He might be good for TOA hard because he hits based on HP percentage, but again, I'll not rate him just because not many people have him yet. The Dark Aurak C, um, you will not use him into your heart because you can't stun into your heart, so the stun gear doesn't work on him. You don't use him in any single red. You don't use him in bold like guild bosses. So when it comes to PvE, his like it won't help you to progress or farm. Firebrand is A. You can use him in Tulpa 12, maybe in Ash if you're desperate, but he's also used very often in TOA, and you can also use him in Trials for a better survivability. But other than that, nothing else. I don't. I mean, you might use him in the guild bosses. I saw some teams that run him in the guild boss just to give, like, to not run a healer but him instead. So yeah, let's say he's A. The Tauren goes into S based on PvE, just basically S. He's used in many raids. You have him in Queen. You can use him in Ash. You can also use him in the Dragons, the Harpy. You can use him in TOA, Trials, some guild bosses. He's just amazing. Like if you have him, if you had the chance to buy the pass and get him, like that's amazing. Zatlux will be S. He's used for clean teams in Queen 12. He's used in many content for farming. Trial also farming. TOA hard really depends of the team. But yeah, like just the like the spells he has and how you can use you can really use him a bit everywhere. Obviously besides Ash or Tulpa, but like Queen you can use him. I think Harpy some teams also use him. Just he's an amazing farmer as well. So in terms of PvE, he's okay, A, not S. He's A. Wintrix, in terms of PvE, she's C. You will not use her in any raid team. You might use her in TOA hard. Okay, you have to use her in some TOA hard teams because you will not be able to kill the bosses. But other than that, you will not run her. Also trial, but again, it's just to go faster rather than actually help you progress. Hakram S tier, he's used a bit everywhere. I think you can use him literally everywhere. Even Tulpa just for a better survivability. I mean, I don't recommend it, but if you have to, you can. But other than that, Queen 12, Ash, you can use him as well. TOA hard or normal, you can use him as well. Guild bosses, you can also use him. Like he's S tier not only because of his spells, but also the fact that if you want or if you need, you can really use him everywhere, and he's very easy to obtain and 6-star in terms of ascension. William is A, also a little bit S, but the problem is like you're gonna use him in Ash 12 and some bosses in TOA, but other than that, you will not use him. Like, yeah. Him is C. He's only used for PvP at this moment. I don't even know if you use him in TOA hard. I don't see which bosses. Nick as well, mostly PvP. Abaddon. Abaddon was S tier, but now that they nerfed him, if you don't have him ascended, he's useless. Like literally useless. I would like first of all, yeah, he's trash. He's trash. Those two you can use. They will help you like I don't know, finish mythic campaign, I guess. But those two are literally useless. His C he can also help you finish campaign. Uh, He's also used in very unique teams in the Dragon. Obviously, you need to be lucky to have him with Evelyn. But yeah, other than that, in PvE, I don't know, maybe TOA Hearts or Mythic some stages. But overall, he will not help you to progress. Metasia, same B. Like she can help you to kill some bosses, but in terms of raid, in terms of farming, she's useless. Like you will only in PvE you will only use her in TOA hard. That's it, nothing else. She's at this stage, at this current stage in the game, she's in C, but I think she has an amazing potential to be like a huge DPS on single targets. But at this stage, she's not worth it. She will not help you to progress. Evra is B. She's an amazing farmer, but same. You will not use her in any raids. You might use her in TOA hard or normal mythic on water waves to clean faster the trash mobs. But other than that, you will not use her in any raid bosses. Hector, same B. You're gonna only use him in Toolpath 12. That's it, nothing else. Her is the same. You're only gonna use her in Toolpath 12, nothing else. I mean, obviously you can use all of them, like, I don't know, farming or lower stages, but I'm speaking like mid or end game. Like Toolpath 12, Toolpath 12, and that's it. That like practically you won't use them anywhere else. She's a farmer. She can be used in Toolpath 12 just to go faster. She's also used sometimes in TOA hard for trash mobs that are uh, Earth, but other than that, you won't use her anywhere else. She's trash. Like she's such a trap. Like she doesn't like end game. Her damage is just it's not there. Like the only thing she does, she slows. Like she's really not that good. She's a waste. Like you don't use her in any raid. For fast farming, I would prefer Natalia or Evra or Valeria, I think. Like she's like I don't know why people tell to pick her for rookie summons because she's literally trash. Like she's a wait like I did pick her because I don't know, like 2 months ago I watched a video and now I have her 6-star, not even glyphed because I never touch her. She's useless. Tia is A, you use her for the Harpy, you use her in TOA, TOA hard. You also can use her for trials. You don't, yeah, in terms of rate, you're gonna only use her for the Harpy, but an overall, she's very good. She can help you finish trial 70 if you don't have the good heroes. So yeah, she's really good. Like for newbies, early games, she's useless, but for mid end game, she really gains in usability. Ciara is A, same. You can use her in Ash 12. You can use her in a lot of TOA stages. She's amazing to farming as well. And once ascended, yeah, she's even better. maybe S tier even, I would say. She's trash. Like she's really pointless. I never saw her being used in any raid. I mean, you could use her in TOA, but then you have to spam 100 times to be lucky, so she dodges every attack. But she doesn't give you that much, and she will certainly not help you with progression or farming. His trash. Like, don't listen to anyone. If someone tells you that he's in any way good at this stage of the game, he's being delusional. Just if you have him, unlucky, just leave him there. Aurak is S tier. He's being used in Tulpa 12. He's very useful for a lot of bosses in TOA hard. Guild boss, not guild boss, maybe not. Yeah, A tier because yeah, mostly Tulpa 12. You can also use him in Ash. Very specific team on Dragon. You can also use him. But on overall, he's just amazing and he will help you a lot in many contents. Natalia S tier, she's just broken. I use her in every single content. Like besides Queen and Tulpa, use her literally everywhere. Connor is C. However, if you're free to play or if you don't have other better support hero, he will be A for you. Me personally, I have him 6 star, and even end game I use him sometimes, and I don't regret 6 starring him. Yeah, so let's put him in B. She's trash. In PVE, she will not help you in anything. Maybe no, literally, I never saw her anywhere. She's C in PvE. She might help you sometimes for TOA hard. Besides that, in PvE, she's not worth. Gangelo, he's S tier. He's just broken. He's being literally used everywhere. Like even Tulpa, Queen, Ash, you can use him everywhere. His B, maybe A, is basically a replacement to Ganjo. Like, if you don't have him, you can use him, but otherwise that I wouldn't recommend him. Like, he's not that good. His C, if you have Hector or her or Aurak, it's way better. In PvE, I never saw him. Obviously, if you don't have anything else, well, go for him, but mid-end game, no one uses him. Zetlin is A tier. If you want to speedrun Tulpa, you need him. Without him, you cannot speedrun Tulpa. You can also, I think, use him for other bosses, but at this stage, he's just a god for Tulpa, and you can go from 3-4 minutes to literally 1 minute and just one-shot the boss. Trash, trash, trash. C, he's only being used for poison teams, and he's only good if you have Ganjo. If you don't have Ganjo, he's useless. Like there's even with Santis, there's not enough of poison to explode, and it won't do enough damage. It's better to leave the poison dots and rather than explode them. She's trash. Hector, I think. No, it's not Hector, but I would put him in C. He's not being used in raids, but you can use him in TO8 hard in some cases, and in Trial 70 you can also use him. But other than that, mm, nah. Maybe some guild bosses, but after he got nerfed, I don't know. There are better options there. Thomas C, it's basically if you don't have Aurak or Hector or Ciara, you use Thomas, but other than that, besides Tulpa 12, you'll not use him. She's garbage. She's such a trap. Like, if you're mid-end game, you should have other better heroes, and I would really not recommend going for her. She doesn't do that much damage, and Ignite is garbage at this stage. So, yes, you can use her for Tulpa 12, and there are some teams that are using her, but that's only because they don't have other heroes. But again, she's end game she's useless. You will never touch her. Same for him. I will put him in C because he's okay for Tulpa 12, but again, if you don't have Thomas, if you don't have all those other champions, you can use him. Other than that, I will recommend something else. His uses, his Force Ascension, Jacob in PvE is only being used for guild bosses, and that's it. His useless Ascension, Santis, God tier. If you have her, if you, like you should try to reroll for her. You should try to use everything you can to make her for the synthesis. Like she's just same as Ganjo. You can use her in every single content. She's just god tier end game. Yeah, trash, trash. C, because if you want to run Queen 12 and you don't have the Tauren, you will use her, but maybe some stages of TOA. But yeah, I mean, obviously, if you're free to play and you have only her, she will be A. But technically speaking, she's C because they are way better than her. His trash for PvE, his B. You can use him in many places. Obviously, you would use Santes, Ganjo, or Zatlugs, etc. If you have them. If you don't have those heroes, obviously you will run Santes with Valuk for Queen 12. But the problem is he also got nerfed, so I would put him in A, B, but now it's literally maybe B, C. Because again, you only mostly use him for Queen 12, and I think that's it. Zakari is C. If you don't have AoE fire damage, you can build him, but I have him 6 star and I didn't touch him since a month, so yeah, he's not that. Oh, like he's useless at the end game. He's trash, don't touch him. For PvE, she's amazing in TOA hard, but other than that, nothing else. She's okay for Ash 12 if you don't have some heroes, and like basically it's a slow team with her. Uh, Tulpa 12, same. I don't know. I don't like. There are many way better heroes than her. She's also annoying to ascend. Yeah, there's way better than her. Yeah. His trash, his trash, his trash. She's C. She has a huge potential for the guild bosses, like a joint team with Jacob, her, uh, and uh, and Dark Hero. Where is she? I don't know that bold girl, Dark and Light. Where did I put her? Oh, her. Yeah. So yes, maybe like her, Jacob, that this girl. You can make like a very nice joint attack team, but technically speaking right now the bleeds don't do enough damage to be even considered okay at this stage. But yeah, but guild boss, besides that, nothing else. His trash, don't bother, she's C, like she's definitely better than Metasia. But after she got nerfed, you don't see her anywhere. But I mean, if you don't have water EOE, you can use her. Andre, same. I think some people use him in Ash 12. He is a nice damage single target, but I don't like. He's not trash, but he's really not that useful. He's trash. Don't use him. Mary is B tier. First of all, you need her for one of the speedruns, like low budget speedruns for Ash 12. I also use her in some TOA hard levels. I don't know. I just have her 6 star and honestly I don't regret it because I use her way more than Mitasia, for example. His name is Jacob, I think. He's trash. The only case scenario you will use him is because you don't have the Tauren and you cannot cleanse the bomb, and you don't have a team to build. You don't have a good enough team to build the team with Mary, Wolf, Santis, and Natalia. So literally, he's trash. You'll never ever use him unless you have to use him for Ash 12. But like even there, he's still trash because he's trash. His trash, you'll never use him. 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 And Uriel is actually C tier. Has a god for TOA hard, especially after the buff, but that's it. Just TOA hard in PvE. So yeah, guys, that's honestly how looks the tier list mid end game in terms of PvE. If someone else tells you that those trash heroes are okay, they are delusional. Like no one uses them. Like I'm telling you that end game, once you finish TOA hard and you try to finish mythic, you will never, at this stage, you will never use those for any single content in the game. You will maybe use those to have fun, test them, but other than that, they are not efficient. C really depends of the situation and if you want to have fun, but technically speaking, you're only gonna use SAB. Those heroes you're gonna use constantly for raids, for TOA, for many things. And from C and below, you just use them because you have to or you want to have fun. But in PvE, all those heroes are okay. You go to B. Yeah, all those heroes are not worth, and those are just garbage. So yeah, guys. If you want, like, if you need help, guys, if you have any questions, don't hesitate to come to my Twitch. I started streaming as well. Again, I'm very new to this, but I just love the game. And I think there's a lot of false information out there just because people want to make videos and content and put really a huge nonsense. So if you want a honest and good review answers from someone who has actual experience and finished technically the game, you can come and ask me. Obviously, leave comments, leave a like, and I will do soon other videos for, I don't know, PvP tier list, like end game PvP fights, stuff like that. So subscribe, be tuned, and see you soon, guys. Thank you.